Welcome back, TNT Sports Game Break. What a moment for this BYU Cougars program. The highest preseason ranking in program history, the highest rated recruit in program history, and the highest level of expectation in program history. AJ Dybantsa dropped 30 against Nebraska recently, the #1 recruit in the country. And boy, it's just getting started. There's a new energy building in Provo, and it centers around freshman phenom AJ Dybantsa. The former top high school prospect turned BYU star brings a mix of confidence, humility, and NBA-level potential that has Cougar fans buzzing. From his relentless work ethic to his championship vision, AJ Dybantsa is already shaping the future of BYU basketball.
There's a whole lot of excitement around BYU basketball, and for good reason.
AJ Dybantsa, one of the best prospects we've seen in the last 20 years.
Here comes AJ.
Combination of talent, elite athleticism, and maturity.
And it's showtime for Dybantsa.
Let the AJ mania begin.
To play this game at a high level, you need confidence. You got to be able to shoot the tough shots. You got to be able to guard the best player. You got to be able to feel like you're the best out there.
Dybantsa with another swat. Dybantsa with a slam.
I started playing high school basketball in 8th grade. I had a couple highlight plays. I just started growing up.
AJ, big time finish.
I wasn't naturally gifted as a basketball player. I was just blessed with height. There's a lot of natural basketball players that were just destined to be things. I don't think I was one of those people. I had to work for it.
Shot, AJ. Good, AJ.
Anytime you see empty corner, that should be your first look. I think AJ is an unselfish player. He's a humble guy. He wants to be coached. He's going to be one of our leaders.
The main reason why I think a lot of us came here was because of KY himself.
Great job. Good talk. Good talk.
So I just needed a great coach who was going to develop me. He's coached at least 4 Hall of Famers. He coached Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Chris Paul. He has the most NBA knowledge in college. Also, the fan base here, a family-like feeling. And I was like, I can't not come here.
Is the best team BYU's ever had.
Final Four is an attainable goal. It's going to be led by AJ Dybantsa.
We're going to try to play the right way to win. Obviously, that's the main goal. I mean, people say I'm delusional in my dreams, but I think it's not a successful season if we don't get a Big 12 championship and a national championship. I think we could shock a lot of people.
Clearly, he's confident. #1 recruit in his class. First, by the way, he reclassified into this class. Correct. So he's actually younger than a lot of his fellow freshmen. Named to the preseason AP All-American team. And you see the numbers in those exhibition games. He shouted out Kevin Young there. Led BYU to their first Sweet 16 since 2011. Coach, I'm sure you had your eyes on him trying to get him to Auburn. What did you see when you were possibly going to pursue him?
Great kid, great family. Wanted to work really hard, recognized that he started from humble beginnings. He wanted to be a pro. He wanted to be coached by a pro.
Correct.
Knowing that he had to do some work to develop. I think if you watch what Koa Pete did in the first game, Koa Pete made one-on-one plays for himself. AJ's a little different. He can make plays for himself and he can make plays for others. Getting downhill, distributing the ball. I think, and I also think he's a terrific two-way player. He can get downhill. He can finish with either hand. Mash, you talked about it earlier, loves to go left and finish.
Correct. I think he's an excellent, versatile player. He kind of reminds me a little bit of myself in the mindset of why he chose particular university. My mindset when I went to University of Kentucky is I wanted to play for a coach that coached in the pros and also know what a pro looks like and how to develop them. And that was Coach Pitino for me. And back when I went to University of Kentucky, nobody was talking about Kentucky because they were on probation.
Right.
So I took the challenge to go there. It looks like AJ took the challenge to go to BYU, where he could have went to any other blue blood and fit right in. But he has a mindset that he wants to consistently get better. And you heard in the interview something that he said. He's delusional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like your players a little delusional.
Yeah, man, because I think that's the ultimate mindset if you want to get better every day, and you have to believe in yourself when others don't believe in you. And that's a critical piece for me, and I think he's going to be an excellent player.
That was a bar. Anthony Edwards, delusional.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
You need to be a little delusional. You know what it means to come as a freshman with a lot of hype.
Absolutely. And this guy's 6'8", a 3-level scorer. He's going to be the #1 pick in the draft. When you see a guy out there, and Mash talked about him using his left hand, that's initiating the offense, can shoot the three, and like Coach said, make people around him better, but also has the level of athleticism to take the basketball between his legs during the game and do a dunk. That's just enormous potential. But shout to BYU, because they made the Sweet 16.
Yep.
They have Rob Wright, Kennard Davis, and Richie Sanders. So they said, we're going to go all in.
Yes.
And we're going to put up the money to do what we got to do to get the #1 player in the country and see if we can win it all. I applaud that.
Shout out to the Silicon Slopes. That's what they say it is in Utah, all that tech money out there in Utah. Coach, we got a new coach for Villanova, Mr. Kevin Willard, coming over from Maryland. This is a Villanova team that Jay Wright, our former colleague, was leading to a lot of success, missed the last 3 NCAA tournaments. What do we want to see early from this new team and a new coach to see that they're on the right track?
Well, Kevin Willard, his dad is Ralph Willard. Yep. Ralph Willard was a longtime assistant for Rick Pitino. Yep. You're going to flat out see Villanova extend. They don't have the same size that BYU does. They got to do 2 things tonight. Extend defensively, put pressure on basketball, see if they can stop BYU's incredible transition offense. And I don't know if Villanova can get a rebound. They're tremendously undersized. But Coach Willard, he coached at Seton Hall. He knows the Big East.
Yes.
And he knows what Villanova is supposed to look like.
You're right. Big East tournament title in 2016 at Seton Hall. He needs 1 win to tie his father, Ralph, with 336 career wins. But these are 2 very accomplished coaches right here. Kevin Young on a great trajectory. You could tell he has a respect from players in the NBA and college basketball. Mash, what are we thinking for this game? Any early predictions?
I think it comes down to chemistry for Villanova. See if they can get all those new players on the same
Danny
page.
Ainge is in the house.
Yeah.
He wants to see the alma mater, and also, can we get the lottery balls?
He gonna fleece somebody
Next
somewhere.
summer. Man, what do you think about the game tonight, Jalen?
I mean, Coach said it. Kevin Willard, new situation coming from Maryland. They have 11 new players,
Yes.
8 transfers, 3 freshmen. So let's see if they can just find a way to gain some cohesion going against the top prospect in the country.
Big 5.
It's AJ Dybantsa time.
Big
Buckle
5.
up.
Big 5. If you know, you know.
Brian Anderson with the call. Enjoy.